A magical day to you. It's me, Julie, from the Joy and Vitality Center. Well, you're doing the best you can. Don't forget the juice boxes. Don't forget to recycle this afternoon and pick up your daughter's swimsuit at the tailor's. Yeah, dads are so important. I mean, for a little girl, a father's affirmation is extremely important. And I also have heard that women get their confidence from their fathers, which I'll tell you a little bit something about me. My dad is an Aries. And for those of you who understand Aries, they're very assertive, very head first, think later. You will now see why I am so confident, is because that was my model. Confidence for no reason. So, oh my God, happy Father's Day to everybody out there. And even the dads that don't get to spend time with their kids right now, happy Father's Day to you. And any women out there struggling with dad issues, I have some angel messages for you. And just messages in general for anybody watching right now. If the message resonates for you, you're going to feel it. Sorry, I've been away for a few weeks. I think it was last week, Eugenia and I, the founder of Joy and Vitality, did a live on being at a crossroads in your life. You'll notice my poster is advertising our next night with Spirit at Joy and Vitality. It's an evening of mediumship, messages, and healing energy with myself. I'll be in the Salt Cave on Saturday, September 12th, and you can go to my website, juliespiritualhealer.com, to book. So here's the card that just flew out of the deck. Archangel Michael Oracle cards here. We're not doing any witchcraft. It's just angels, spiritual energy, nothing religious. For those of you are new to the channel, welcome, and you're welcome with your energy. Nothing to believe in here, but positive thoughts create positive results. Wow, that is real. Joel Osteen always says, if you want to know where your life will be in 5 years, pay attention to what you're thinking about. Oh, and happy Father's Day to my dad. He's not on Facebook, but I just wanted to say that. He's at my nephew's soccer game today, and it's going to rain. So I'm happy to be here at home and safe with all of you. Safe from the rain. Not that I don't like the rain. I actually love the rain. I find it extremely spiritual. So anyways, let's unpack this card, shall we? Positive thoughts create positive results. And I know some of you are thinking, well, Julie, I'm in a rough situation. Julie, I'm going through, I don't know, a court battle, a custody battle, problems at work, problems in your health. And you're saying, like, Julie, my problems are real. How can I be positive? Well, that's where you have to get in agreement with the principle states that, every thought that we have yields a dividend. And there are things in my life that I am living now, things that I had prayed for before, that at the time I wasn't in alignment for them. And sometimes the difficulty is preparing us for the next level. So how does that correlate to thinking positive? Well, even a small amount of faith that things are going to turn around in your favor is going to be enough for you to have victory in the trouble that you're in the health situation that you're in. And positive affirmations are so important because they are communicating to our soul. They are communicating to our consciousness, to the universe, to our angels, that we have a positive intention, or that we have an intention for a positive outcome, however you want to say it. I can feel the Libras analyzing me right now. You're like, which way did you mean it? Because I am feeling indecisive about it. And hello to all the Tauruses. We know you're here because you already know everything. So welcome. Sorry if this if this bores you. No, I'm kidding. Tauruses, here, I'm bugging. Eugenia's a Taurus. She never pretends to know everything, but she just does know a lot. And I do believe it's because she's a Taurus. My daughter's a Taurus. Taurus is like, it's like my favorite sign. Okay. It's been my favorite sign since I was little. I don't like to admit it. I don't like, But Tauruses do just know stuff. Like, you don't really need to give them advice. That's all I'm saying. I'll stop heckling the zodiac signs. The angels are like, Julie, focus. Positive thoughts create positive results. If you visualize positive things happening, they will happen. There is a certain power that we have with our thoughts, you know? If we believe and think, like I think that things are always working out the way that they're supposed to. And then I experience that in my life. I've let go of this need for things to happen in a way that I think they should happen, because I realized that with the angels, all things are possible, and the things that happen are miraculous, and they happen way better than anything I personally could have ever dreamed up. And I am a pretty big dreamer, I will tell you. The other message is that you're spiritually protected. There's somebody watching right now that is feeling unsafe. You're feeling unsafe. And you've been feeling safe this whole time that you've been listening to me. And this has been a state of consciousness of yours for a long time. And don't you know, I used to feel that way too. And a lot of people feel unsafe. Maybe it was from an abusive childhood. Maybe it was from a traumatic situation. But it's also a state, a mental state. And we're talking about thoughts right now and creating positive thoughts. So I'll just tell you what I did, what worked for me was before 2015. So let's say like a year period before then, after I wrote Everyday Angel Miracles, where's that book? After I wrote this book, and it talks about the chakras in your body, it talks about the states of consciousness that we can have connected to our chakras. And I was really knee deep in the root chakra consciousness chapter. And I was writing, reading, listening, talking to the angels about safety and security. What I learned is that safety is a state of mind, and a lot of it does come from our thoughts. There were times where I didn't feel emotionally safe, where I felt fearful, fear-based, and I would have to convince myself, like, I'm safe. I'm connected to God and the angels. I'm always protected. God's protection surrounds me like a shield. And at the time, I wouldn't necessarily feel it or believe it, but I would still say it until my soul, my subconscious, believed that it was true. So sometimes if we've been through trauma or poor conditioning, we can feel like positive statements are untrue. And, I've spoken to people lately who just, have been telling themselves a story for so long that not only has been a reality that they've manifested for themselves, but they actually believe those stories that they've made up are true. So here's what I'm saying. Believe it or not, whatever you say, the universe will give you. So if you say, I'm safe, I'm protected, whether it's true or not, it then becomes true, because what you're saying in the invisible becomes visible, right? What we say spiritually manifests in the physical. So I don't know how else to say it. If you've heard that before, you know that is also true. Why do I feel like I'm speaking to people who are analyzing me right now? Probably because they are. You can also shield yourself if you're feeling unsafe at any time. By the way, this night with Spirit, you can also get your tickets at Joy and Vitality Center. You could just go in and visit Eugenia and get your tickets there too. Like, so many things work. Like, we're not just the technology sisters. We can also, get paid in person, give you your ticket in person, and then you can come down to the center and feel healing. I just have to say that just being at Joy and Vitality feels nice. I'm not just saying that because I do readings there, although there is obviously a bias, but I wouldn't work there if it didn't have good energy. Can I say that? I feel like I can say that. I am saying that. And those of you who know that's a real thing. But talking about shielding yourself, very important thing to do when you're gifted. most of you that are patrons of the store, that are friends of the store, that are the family of the store, the foundation, the people who've been with us since the beginning, you are gifted in one way or another. I have seen it. The people who walk through our door are sensitive, are light workers, are empaths. By the way, can we take a moment to acknowledge Rachel and how far she's come as a yoga instructor, and now she's doing all this cool therapy. Her room is so spiritual. I had to hang out in her room for a couple of minutes while I was waiting for Eugenia the other day, and the energy in there is incredible. I really highly recommend that you go and see her. If you're looking for any kind of therapies, ask Eugenia, go to our website. All the information's there. But I really love and respect her. Did you know she has the same birthday as Eugenia? They have that both good energy, that Taurus energy. And again, they just know stuff. What was I talking about? Guys, I'm really all over the place today, and I'm in a really good place. I'm in a really good mood. Yeah, shielding yourself. Thanks, Archangel Michael. So, all the things I'm saying are important. At least I think they are. Some of you are like, Julie, really focus. When you're gifted, you have to shield yourself and you have to clear yourself every single day. 11:11. I've been talking for 11 minutes and 11 seconds. I was also born at 11:11. Please think I'm special. Pay attention to me. No, I'm kidding. It is, when you see 11:11 on the clock, it can mean so many different things. One thing that it can mean is that you can make a wish. Another thing that it can mean in angel numbers is pay attention to the thoughts that you're having. They're manifesting quickly. And sometimes it could be a sign that somebody on the other side is thinking of you or is present, or that what you're thinking about is true. But getting back to shielding yourself, oh God, I really need to meditate. I need to meditate. Who else needs to meditate? Let's go to the Salt Cave tomorrow and meditate together. Guys, my schedule just opened up significantly for summer. I'm so happy. I'm still doing like a Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. But yeah, going back to shielding yourself. When you're gifted, you have to shield and you have to clear yourself continuously. Because we're sensitive light workers, we absorb. We absorb other people's energy out of that unconditional love. And we can ask the Archangel Michael to shield us. If you're not into angels, that's totally fine. You can just visualize yourself surrounded in like a white light or a purple bubble of light to manifest like a barrier, like a spiritual barrier that prevents other people's yucky energy from getting on you. Or instead of using the word yucky energy, you could say energy that no longer serves my highest good. I always like to ask Archangel Michael, please surround me with a purple bubble of light and let only love penetrate. And it's working so far. I'm surrounded by all of you loving human beings. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whether you celebrate Father's Day or not. I hope you make it a great one. And I said make it because we're all co-creators, right? What we think about yields dividends. Think about what you're thinking about this week, right? If you want to know where you're going to be in 5 years, pay attention to what you're thinking about. I'm blessed. I'm abundant. Let's do some affirmations. I'm talented, I'm creative, I'm wonderful, I'm smart, I'm funny, I'm beautiful, I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm safe, I'm powerful. It's safe for me to be powerful. My power is based in love. I'm loving, I'm lovable, I love everybody. I speak my truth with love. It's safe for me to speak my truth. I see with eyes of love. I see with eyes of faith. I forgive myself. I forgive all others. I'm infinitely forgiven. Have a great day, guys. I hope that was fun for you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. It was fun for me. See you at Joy Vitality this week. Love ya. Bye. The Gemini. Bye.